Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Okay guys, let's go back to our euro stuff and continue to discuss the euro currency. Well, here we see the first logical bounce from the weekly pivot point, and the first fib support is around 134.75. That in general we have suggested, but we see how market respects this area by this move up. But as you remember, our major point to watch for potential long entry stands right here. It's confidence support around the previous broken highs. And I think that we should not be deceived by this first thrust up, this move up. We are looking for that area mostly due to the overbought on the daily time frame, because probability suggests that when the market hits the overbought, it should show some deeper move to the downside, because it should correct the overbought condition, exit from this uncomfortable level for the upward continuation. That's why I think that it's too early to speak about the upward continuation, and I think that this could be just the respect of this first support area. It absolutely doesn't mean that market should continue move higher right from this area. Now I'm speaking about ABCD pattern to the downside. Here how it could look on the 4-hour time frame chart. So I can't exclude that this bounce to the upside is just a respect of this support, weekly support and the fib support, but that will be just the respect. That's not the upward continuation. Mostly, as I said, due to the overbought condition, and particularly by this reason I mostly expect the compounding retracement to the downside, some kind of the ABC reaction rather than just V bottom retracement to the nearest support after the overbought had been hit, so market continue move higher. This is really less probable scenario rather than continuation to a bit deeper level and retesting of the broken highs. That's why personally I will be watching for the deeper retracement. But we should be sensible in our assessment of our current situation, because some moments could clarify further whether the market will continue moving, will reach the area around 134 or not. This dot line is the previous highs, so 134.20 area. Also, they stand very close to the 133.90, 134.17, 18 area of confidence support. So that is an area that we are looking for. It's right here. But at the same time, we need to get some confirmation underway when the market will stand with this move to the downside. First of all, we need to see that market will take out of this low. In this case, we could say yes, probably this ABCD pattern has started to work. But if market will hold above these lows, for instance, will reach the weekly pivot point, hold there and turn to the upside, that could lead to the butterfly sell. It could be formed here. So be pattern to the upside. So to trigger this ABCD, we need the market will pass through the AB swing to the downside. In this case, that will give us confidence that market will still proceed to the this confidence support on the daily time frame. Second moment, let's take a look at the hourly time frame. On the hourly time frame, we have this parallel channel that market stands with really choppy price action that is typical for the retracement move. Now it has shown the breakout from this channel, has hit the 618 resistance of that move down, in case 134.30 area approximately, and now it's turning to the downside. Now, another confirmation that we probably could rely on in terms of this ABCD pattern to the downside will be returning right back in this channel. So if market will not do that, market will hold here and bounce to the upside, well, in this case probably is also the probability could shift in the favor of the possible upward continuation, even despite on the overbought. Well, that's why it's a bit very responsible moment on the euro currency, what to expect. But right now, as I said, we should rely on the probability that suggests the deeper retracements on the daily time frame. Because after our bought, market shows deeper retracement. But at the same time, the second hour task is to watch for additional moments, additional patterns that now is forming here, and be sensible, as I said. So one of them is this channel. So keep an eye on how market will respond to this upper border. Will it return right back, or will it reach it and bounce to the upside? And second moment is this potential ABCD action. Watch how market will behave if it will still proceed lower with this area, with the weekly pivot point and these lows. Well, difficult to predict whether it will happen on the current week, and will market have sufficient time within today and tomorrow trading sessions to do that? But that's the moment that we should keep an eye on. But in general, in these situations, we should expect some greater retracement to the downside. We'll see what will happen.